Hey team, this is Leigh from Clubs New Zealand, and today we're looking at digital advertising. This is if you've got a screen in the club or a TV and you want to be able to advertise upcoming events, menus, maybe even businesses from your members that you can charge them a small amount for to offset the US $7 a month that they charge for the system. So if you go into Google Chrome, you're going to want to visit telemetrytv.com, which is TELEMETRYTV.com. And then all you do is click on Get Started for free. This gives you a 14-day trial that you can work with. Already got an account under this name, so I'll do a new one so you can see what would happen if you're signing up yourself. And we'll give it an organisation here. Go sign up. Gives you a survey here that you can quickly run through. We're going to go just looking, 1 to 10 displays. Our industry is hospitality, manager, technical level, medium, operating system preference. Ours is going to be on Windows, and then we'll go activate trial. And that'll set an account up for you and bring you straight into where you can start using the system. Now there's some excellent little videos here that you can run through just to give you a background on how it works, but we're going to jump straight into it. So what we do is, you can see here your different options that you can go into. Easiest way, we'll just go straight into playlists, and it gives you a page. So each thing that you want to go through has a different page, and over here is what you can add onto that page. So if we just wanted to add some text on there to say something, it's a notice. So we'll go create a notice board, and here is where we'll get rid of this little pop-up for chat, but Kelly gets back to you pretty quick if you've got questions. Get rid of that, and we're going to type in here what we want to say. So if we go here, we'll say this is a test, and you can also set in here underline, bold, different font sizes. You can change the font that you want to have it in here. We'll do a circus font, and you can also set a background that you want to use on it, and you just click create, and that automatically creates the message for you. And there's a whole bunch of different things you can add on here. So this is our first page, is going to come up with this. If we go add page here, we can have a look at some other options. So if you wanted to do, I don't know, maybe we'll do a countdown. So we'll add a countdown. We'll have a countdown, Christmas is coming. But you could have this as a countdown to an upcoming event or whatever you want. We'll go into, the date will be December 25th. And then we can just go create, and that will create our countdown, which will count down there and let people know that Christmas is coming. Then we can add another page here, and for this one we're going to do, I don't know, maybe we'll show what the weather is. So we'll go into weather, we'll do it for Wellington, New Zealand, and then we'll go, we can turn on the daily forecast, show what's coming up, and then we'll go create. Of course you can change the backgrounds and things if you want to, and that'll be our third page that'll display on our system here. So pretty easy to do, just add a page and then you can add the text for whatever you want. So we will do one now for events. So we'll go into events, and you might have something coming up. You can import your events from a calendar if you've got that, otherwise you can just create it. So we're going to say we've got a bowls tournament, and the location is in, I don't know, Istanbul, and it does not repeat, it's once. We put down the date that it's on, and it starts on Saturday and it finishes on Sunday, 7th, 8th. I see, it's month, day, year. So then we'll go create. Again, you could put a background on there that's like a picture of a bowls or something like that, whatever's relevant to whatever you're adding on there. And then, actually, I'll show you the menu because that's quite a cool one. So we'll go to add page. we want to do a menu. Let's find the menus. Where did I see it? Somewhere in here. Menu, okay. And what we're going to do is give the menu a title. So we're going to say this is our dinner menu, or dinner menu specials maybe. Okay, then we're going to add our items. We'll go click to edit. Go in here. Category name will be a dinner menu. And our new item will be, I don't know, we'll say steak and chips. And you can add on here a description of it. Dead cow with potato. And then a price, we're going to say it's $18. You can put how many calories too, and we'll do that. So we'll say it's 1,000 calories. And then we're going to go done. And we'll just create that now. We can edit it later so you can get an idea for how it looks. And you get it come up on here with your different menus. There's lots of different styles you can use and things too. If you want to add photos, or we'll change this to photo large so you can get an idea for how that's going to look. So then you can have all your different items will come up there. So if we add another item, and we'll call it ham steak, and we'll put a description in there, ham steak with chips and salad, say. Price will be $19, and don't have to have the calories. We'll leave that out for this one so you can get the idea. And then you can also add a photo for it here. So let's just have a look for a ham steak picture. So we'll open another window and we'll go ham steak. Search Google for a picture that we can use. Let's use that one there. So we're kind of stealing a picture here, but it's just to show you how it works. You'd want to be using your own pictures, of course. So we'll save that onto the desktop. We'll go back to here, and then we can just drag that ham steak picture we stole into the photo, and you'll see it will come up with, will it not? Try that again. Drag and drop your file here. Start upload. There we go. Might have been a bit quick doing it that first time. So that sends it into there, and then you get your picture. And once you get more than 3 on here, you can set how long it takes before it scrolls onto the next one. So you can have a transition interval. And yeah, you can have a play around with that and set your menu specials in there. Okay, so we now have got all our pages set up. What we want to change now is how long we want it to spend on each page. So if we click on the top one there, you're going to click this drop down here and make sure that this is set to fixed duration. Make it 5 seconds for that one, up to you how long you want though. Then select the second page, and we're going to make this one to be, say, 7 seconds. Then we'll go to the next page, and we'll make this one to be 5 seconds. Go to the bowls tournament. We want to set this one to maybe 8 seconds, and then scroll down to our menu, and want this one to be a bit longer. We'll make this one 15 seconds. And that's set all our different timings for each page. And then what we need to do is set up our player. So we've got the playlist sorted. We need to set up the player on whatever device we're using to play it on the screen. So that could be Android or Chrome, or in our case, we're just going to do it on the same machine here, this Windows 10 machine. So we click on the plus, and we're going back to telemetrytv.com. It's the easiest way to find it. Click on software, and here you'll see all the different versions that we can install. So in our case, we want the Windows version. If I don't scroll down too far, there we go. And we're going to click on install, and that'll open up the Microsoft Store. I'm going to go to the New Zealand one. Just going to click on Get, open Microsoft Store, and then we're going to click on Install. You might have to download it first because you might not already have it downloaded. You'll need to sign in to your Microsoft account, or create a new one if you don't have a Microsoft account. Is that the right password? Yes, it is. And that will start it downloading. Cool, and then we can launch it. It's launched over on my other screen here because I've got a second screen, so I'm going to drag it over to here so you can see what's going on. But usually that would be on the second screen. And it gives you this pairing code here, NMU-U57. Now that'll be different depending on what your device is. So what we want to do is tell our screen that this is where we're going to. So very easy to do. What we do is go back to our original app here and we click on devices, click on pair, and then we go NMU-U57, which is the code, and it automatically installs all that for us and gets it all working. So now if we go back to our player, which is down the bottom here now, and here you can see the display that we've just created and it's showing on the screen. This would normally be on the second screen, of course, so you wouldn't see all this stuff around the background, but this is just to show you how it's working. So here's all our different pages coming up with the timings that we've created. And just like that, simple as that. If you've got any questions, you can give me a ring, 027 364 7617, or flick me an email, leigh@clubsnz.com. Cool, thanks heaps.